Good morning. Shalom. Read with me Psalms 104 and 105. 104. Bless Yahweh, O my being. O Yahweh, my Elohim. You have been very great. You have put on excellency and splendor, covering yourself with light as with a garment, stretching out the heavens like a curtain. Who is laying the beams of his upper rooms in the waters? Who is making thick clouds his chariot? Who is walking on wings of the wind, making his messengers the winds, his servants a flame of fire? He established the earth on its foundations, so that it would not totter forever. He covered it with the deep as with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains. At your rebuke they flee. At the voice of your thunder they hurry away. They go up the mountains, and they go down the valleys, to the place which you founded for them. You did set a boundary, they did not pass over. They did not return to cover the earth. Who is sending the springs into the valleys? They flow among the hills. They give drink to every beast of the field. Wild donkeys break their thirst. The birds of the heavens dwell beside them. They sing from between the branches, watering the hills from his upper rooms. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of your works, causing the grass to grow for the cattle, and plants for the service of mankind, to bring forth food from the earth, and wine that makes glad the heart of man, oil to make the face shine, and bread which sustains man's hearts. And trees of Yahweh are satisfied. The trees of Yahweh are satisfied. The cedars of Lebanon which he planted, where the birds do make nests. The stork has her home in the fir trees. The high hills are for wild goats. Rocks are refuge for rock badgers. He makes the moon for appointed times. The sun knows it's going down. You put darkness and its night. In all the beasts of the forest creep. The young lions are roaring for prey and seek their food from El. The sun arises, they withdraw and lie down in their dens. Man goes out to do his work and to his labor till evening. Yahweh, O Yahweh, how many have been your works? You have made all of them in wisdom. The earth is filled with your possessions. There is the sea, great and wide, in which are innumerable swarms, living creatures, small with great. There do ships go, that Leviathan which you made to play there. All of them wait for you to give their food in due season. You give to them, they gather in. You open your hand, they are satisfied with good. You hide your face, they are almost alarmed, and you take away their breath, they die and return to their dust. You send forth your spirit, they are created, and you renew the face of the living, and you renew the face of the earth. The glory of Yahweh is forever. Yahweh rejoices in his works. He looks on the earth and trembles. He touches the mountains and they smoke. I sing to Yahweh as long as I live. I sing praise to my Elohim while I exist. My meditation on him is sweet. I rejoice in Yahweh. Let sinners be consumed from the earth, and let the wrong be no more. Bless Yahweh, O my being. Praise Yah. 105. Give thanks to Yahweh. Call upon his name. Make known his deeds among the peoples. Sing to him. Sing praise to him. Speak of all his wonders. Make your boast in his set apart name. Let the hearts rejoice of those seeking Yahweh. Seek Yahweh and his strength. Seek his face always. Remember his wonders which he has done, his miracles and the right rulings of his mouth. O seed of Abraham his servant, children of Jacob his chosen ones. He is Yahweh our Elohim. His right rulings are in the earth. He has remembered his covenant forever, the word he commanded for 1,000 generations, the covenant he made with Abraham and his oath to Isaac, and established it to Jacob for a law, to Israel an everlasting covenant, saying, to you I give the land of Canaan, the portion of your inheritance. When they were few in number, few indeed, and sojourned in it, and they went from one nation to another, from one reign to another people, he allowed no one to oppress them, and he reproved sovereigns for their sake, saying, do not touch my anointed ones, and do my prophets no evil. And he called for scarcity of food in the land. He cut off all the supply of bread. He sent ahead of them a man, Joseph, sold as a slave. They afflicted his feet with shackles. His neck was put in irons until the time that his word came. The word of Yahweh tried him. The sovereign sent and released him. The ruler of the people let him loose. He made him master of his house. The ruler over all his possessions, to bind his chiefs at his pleasure, and to teach his elders wisdom. Then Israel came to Mizraim, and Jacob sojourned in the land of Ham. And he increased his people greatly, and made them stronger than their enemies. He turned their hearts to hate his people, to conspire against his servants. He sent Moshe his servant, Aaron whom he had chosen. They sent among them the matters of his signs and wonders in the land of Ham. He sent darkness and made it dark, and they did not rebel against his word. He turned their waters into blood and killed their fish. Their land teemed with frogs in the rooms of the sovereigns. He spoke, and swarms of flies came, gnats in all the borders. He gave them hail for rain, a flaming fire in their land. He struck their vines and their fig trees, and broke the trees of their borders. He spoke, and locusts came, and larvae innumerable, and they devoured all the plants in their land, and they devoured the fruit of their ground. Then he struck the firstborn in their land, the firstfruits of all their strength, and brought them out with silver and gold. And among his tribes no one faltered. Mizraim was glad when they left, for the fear of them had fallen upon them. He spread a cloud for a covering, and fire to give light in the night. They asked, and he brought quail, satisfied them with the bread of heaven. He opened the rock, and water gushed out. It ran in the dry places of a river. For he remembered his set-apart word to Abraham his servant. So he brought out his people with joy, his chosen ones with singing, and he gave them the lands of the nations, and they inherit the labor of peoples, in order that they might guard his laws and watch over his Torah. Praise Yah. Shalom. Make it a great day. Read your Bible.